Worst ping pong player on the team by far, Andrew Parrott. Just can't even, when he gets a paddle in his hand, my goodness.
Hey Knights fans, Spencer Burke here, and in today's edition of the Player Profile, we're going to sit down with number 72 from your London Knights, American-born defenseman, Alec Regula. Alec, thanks for sitting down and taking a couple minutes today. Now, you're from West Bloomfield, Michigan, a suburb of Detroit, Michigan, obviously a big-time hockey state. So how young were you when you fell in love with the game?
I was probably 3 years old when I started going to public skates and stuff like that, and then I was 6 when I started playing with teams and other stuff like that, and that's when I kind of fell in love with it and still am today.
High school hockey is a lot different in the States than it is in Canada. It's a lot more competitive, and some players choose to play high school instead of AAA. You were one of those players, so tell me a little bit about that decision.
Yeah, I think it just the place I was at, it was good for me to take 2 years away from kind of the everyday route in AAA and play with my brother and a lot of my close friends, and it helped me a lot in the long run.
And obviously it didn't hinder you too much. You were selected in the second round of the USHL draft by the Chicago Steel. You played one season there. You guys actually won a championship there last year. So how did that league and that organization help you develop as a player and as a person?
Yeah, I think it helped me immensely. I stepped into the USHL last year as a 16-year-old and had a pretty good season. I was surrounded by a great organization, great staff, and everything like that, and helped me a lot being able to step into this year in the OHL, my first year, and it's been great so far.
And before coming to London, you were actually committed to play for the University of Michigan. Great school, great hockey program in your home state. So what made you switch your mind and come play for the Knights in the OHL?
Yeah, it was one of the toughest decisions of my life, growing up in Michigan and going to a lot of games at Yost, Michigan's arena and stuff like that. But I think as I kind of got older, my main goal kind of switched from playing college hockey to playing in the NHL, so that's the biggest factor that kind of made me want to come over to the OHL.
Got a beat, Regula again, shooting, he scored!
This year you got the chance to play a lot with Evan Bouchard. He's obviously had a great year. You actually played your offside. You guys are both right-handed shots, so you had to play on the left side. It's a lot tougher than people think it is. But what did you learn from your captain, not just on, but off the ice as well?
Oh, I think every day I'm learning new stuff from a guy like that. I can't pinpoint one thing or another. I mean, every single time we step on the ice or something, or one thing or another he has to say, and I take it with a ton of value every time.
Last question here. What NHL player do you model your game most after, and what does Alec Regula bring to the table on a nightly basis?
Yeah, so I think I model my game after Jake Muzzin. Play a lot like him, both big defenders, and I think we move the puck well, have a good first pass, and have a little patience as well.
Shooting over to Regula, shooting! He scores! All tied up here at the guard.